Greetings and welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man proudly presents You Know What It Is, an episode of The Corner. So I'm so glad to have you guys here with us this nice afternoon, nice evening. Um yeah. So we're gonna have a conversation today. Okay. I think just like you, there's a lot of people out there that were surprised at what we got today or last evening. I didn't expect it. I had no echoes, no hearing. I didn't hear anything. Nobody was talking. I didn't get any type of whisper, nothing. It just basically dropped, or was released, revealed, however you want to say it. So it's going to be interesting to really talk about this today. Again, could this basically be a budget saver for a lot of people out there? Is this something new that Hot Toys is starting to do with certain figures? Is it a smart move, considering the simple fact that there are a couple of things in here that are revealed that are out already? So you're just kind of amplifying those pieces by just adding certain accessories. Is this the right figure to release those accessories with? We're going to have that conversation and more. And we're going to do a comparison somewhat. It's a friend of mine who does some great work, and I want to do a comparison. You probably know who I'm talking about. You probably know which figure I'm talking about. But if you don't, we're going to get into that in just a few moments. Again, welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man proudly presents You Know What It Is, episode of The Corner. I am your boy, LR Leo Rockwell. For this channel, if you haven't already subscribed, please, all you got to go in is just basically hit the, like button or subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that like button while you're on your way in here. We are still on our journey to 4,000 subscribers. Modest 4,000. I'm doing this basically on on my own back. I'm basically pushing to get there, and I need you guys to get me there. It's one day at a time. I don't rush. I don't, it's not something that, I, try to put out. I just do it at my own pace. And when I get there, I get there. I try to basically just give you quality content. As much as I can, doing it by myself. So I do appreciate you guys for being here and sticking through, being a part of this journey with me. So I definitely appreciate that, man. So before we kind of get into today's topic, let me actually, address the chat, see who we got in here today. Let's see here. We got Christian, formerly Xander's in the building. Bo-Katan, damn, is back. Though I was going to unbox my bow this week. Damn, Hot Toys confusing me. Also, hey, all. Hey, man, look, listen, you can still unbox it. And I'll tell you why. And so these the reasons why. And we'll get to that in just a few moments, man. We'll talk about it in just a few. We got my man Jake in the building. He says, hello to everybody. How you doing, brother, as always? We got Malika Mabane in the building. Peace and love to fellow collectors. Thank you for being there. We got Linda in the building saying hello. How you doing, Linda? So glad to have you here. My guy Pedro Lopez is in the building. Thank you for being here. Pure Storage is in the building. What's up, good people? What's good, y'all? He says, I said, Collector Joey's in the building. Hi, friends. We got Skywalker. Good afternoon, y'all. Let's get it. Yeah, let's definitely get it, man. We got AJ Agrusa, channel member AJ Agrusa. Greetings, friends. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you too, my boy. We got Andy H. Greetings, Lael and crew. Thank you for being here. Good afternoon. Blessings from the Blue Collar Collector. Thank you for being here, bro. Kinky Sphincters in the building. Lael, my man. Thank you for being here, my bro. So glad to see you in here, Kinky. We got Marco Polo is in the building. Thank you for being here. Force Unleashed is with us. Yomo is in the building. We got Mary Sullivan. Thank you for being here, Mary. So glad to see you here. We got Big Rib in the building. What's up, Leo? Let's start the drama. You already know we're going to start the drama in just a few moments, man. We are going to get there. Who else we got? We got Laura Quill. So glad to see you here, Laura. So good to have you here with us. Who else do we actually have here with us in the building? We got a few more people. And 46 days, finally. Yes, we got Beskar Kid. I knew Beskar was going to come through. So glad to have you here with us this afternoon, this evening, however you want to call it, Beskar. Yes, 46 days, and finally we got a Star Wars release, man, or Star Wars reveal. And I guess, and from what I'm hearing, it's going to be more to come. But we're going to talk about that in just a few moments, man. So again, thank you guys for basically being here. Hit that like button if you haven't already while you're in here. enjoying the journey as much as I am. So let's talk about a few things. Let's bring this up, man, because it is worth talking. Now, last night, last night, Hot Toys decided that they wanted to basically reveal this is what they call the IG-12 figure, not IG-11, not IG-88, but IG-12. Now, it's not just the IG-12, because here's the thing, to be quite honest, this is a cash grab because we knew anything that has to do with Grogu was going to get dropped. They got Grogu in there in the cockpit, so of course we knew that this was going to get dropped. It's like a mech suit for him, more of a vehicle somewhat. So again, it was for them worth the drop, and this is what they did. So we have this version, IG-12, with the accessories. Now, the thing is, when they say accessories, you would think, oh, just like the typical, like you see the fruit there, maybe a couple accessories for Grogu, maybe like battery accessories, replacement things here and there. But they were very specific to highlight with accessories. Normally, they don't highlight with accessories, but they highlighted with accessories. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, where are y'all going with this? So let's move on. So we basically have the figure here. You see, now this is different from the IG-11 that we got. This is IG-12, so the make of it is going to be slightly different. Chest piece has been removed to have more of like a control type of situation with Grogu. And yes, this does say yes and no. So it does come with that feature. They've already revealed that. So nice little aesthetic with this particular character. So we have this figure here. Again, yes, no. You see that you're able to basically incorporate that, and you can does give a sound off light up feature, LED light up feature with the head, of course. And a Grogu figure that we put in it helms the actual cockpit. So we knew those are the things that we were going to get, but you're also getting again one of the Babu Frick characters that we also get that comes with this that can also helm this. So again, you are getting practically 3 figures in one. You're getting Grogu. I forget the name of this character. Really got to refresh my memory. The alien species. And then we're also getting IG-12. So we see that. All right. So, all right, they're warming up. But then, and I know when Beskar Kid saw this, his butt puckered. I can only imagine. He was probably in the middle of a deadlift, and they showed this, and his butt started puckering. He had to put the weight down, and he got like a butt cramp because he saw this. He's like, "Oh, my butt!" When he saw this Bo-Katan. Beskar Kid, do not lie and say that your butt didn't pucker and that you didn't get a butt cramp when you saw this, bro. Definitely don't say that you didn't, because I know you did. You was like, my butt, when you saw this pop up on the screen. Now, here we see a Bo-Katan with the Beskar Pauldron that actually has, you already know what it is. Lael, my wife, can confirm. Definitely. See, already know. So we have it with the Beskar Pauldron, and it comes with the shield accessory. But I think that people were bypassing that because they weren't really looking at that. What struck us was when we saw this particular figure with the rooted hair. I think that's when it was like, yo, yeah, it was like, yo, where are they going with this? Like, what is it that we don't know about? Like, what's going on? Like, why are y'all doing this now? I mean, the thing is, it could have been expected. Honestly, it could have been one of those things we were like, yo, they were going to definitely do this. You can't, we can't act like they weren't, because they were going to definitely do it. But in what capacity? And also in what quantity? Or like somebody else out there said, this stinks of limited edition. And that's my thing. Is this going to be a limited type of situation here? And that's what I'm wondering. Is it going to be limited? Now, again, you see this piece. You see everything that is, right? And I'm going to keep going through this before I double back to this piece because we're going to have a discussion about that. Again, we only have like a half hour time period, but we're going to double back to this in just a few moments. But yeah, so we're going to definitely get back to this, but I want to kind of keep going forward just to get the accessories out the way. So again, we see this Bo-Katan with the rooted, which I'm going to actually call the rooted wool hair. So we're going to call it that. We're going to flash forward. We have Mando here with IG-12 and Grogu. Nice little scene here. We have, Axe Wolves against Heavy Mando himself. We also have here, let's keep moving forward, just basically more pictures of the figure. They're showing you the differences between the IG-11 and the IG-12. So we see that. Again, more aesthetic differences that we actually see here. So they're showing that they're making sure that you know that they're highlighting that. Going through looking at some more of the things, are highlighting the accessories with the fruit. We see basically Grogu there with the little container using IG-11 to eat his meal. IG-12. Again, can somebody out there, because I might have actually missed it, what is the name of this alien species? Once again, I keep forgetting. What is it? What's the name? Let's see here, because I know somebody probably said it out there already. What is the name? If somebody can basically give me the name of this figure, of the alien species again, I keep forgetting. But yes, we'll answer that. Yeah, Anzalians. Yes, there you go, man. Thank you so much, Anzalians. Thank you, Beskar, always coming through with that. So definitely, so we get some of the Anzalians. It looks like we might get more than one. It looks like we'll get a few of them now, because as we're looking at it, you do see, and they all look visibly different. So I believe you might get a few of them with this. So actually, the thing is, when I see this, I'm like, it might be worth getting this just for the accessories alone. And I think a lot of people are going to do it. Which would make sense. Again, we're seeing the Anzalians working on Anzelans, I think, working on IG-12, and then we come to this. So we basically see here that Mando has acquired the jetpack and shield from the Beskar troopers that we actually got. So the accessories come here, which, again, I think they're doing this considering the simple fact that we already have a Mando. So I think it's smart for them to give us the accessories. I'm thinking that this is very, very smart for them to do this. So it's smart for them to give us the accessories ahead of trying to give us another figure that has all these accessories with it, because then you're flooding the market with something that you already have and it would sit. So they've added these accessories with this figure to say, okay, cool, if you want this, you got to get, if you want all the accessories, you have to get this figure as well. And I'm not mad at them for doing it, to be quite honest. I am definitely not mad at them for doing something like that, because I definitely think it's worth it. So if you want the shield, if you want the jetpack, if you want the baton, this is how you actually get it. It looks great. But then you have the heavy Mando, definitely right here. His heavy blaster, which comes with that scorched look of when his gun was overloading because he was firing it too much. Rest in peace, Paz Vizsla. But definitely you get this accessory with it. So again, this is shaping up to be a a super dope reveal with all the accessories, and I'm all in for it. Like, that looks pretty dope. Okay, so let's get here. This is what I want to look at right here. So we have Bo-Katan, right? And this seems to be wool hair. I'll just say it like that, but off the back, it seems to be wool. I think it is. I think this might be the wool hair that we actually see here. Which, depending on how it actually looks once you get it in hand, there could be some worry about it. If in fact it's going to be something that's going to look right, if they're going to cut it right. We don't see the back of her head yet. So we don't know how this is going to actually look. And I say this for one specific reason, because again, if you want perfection, you also want to make sure that whoever's providing that level of perfection or who's giving you the figure takes their time. And the reason why I'm pulling this up is because when we look at, like, for instance, the rooted hair Black Widow that we got from Infinity War, a lot of people, even myself, were like, yo, yeah, I'm not with that. I don't like it. I didn't like the way it was. I didn't like the way it looked. It just didn't give me enough draw. Like, it just didn't seem like it was right. You know what I mean? Like, I definitely didn't like it. I just thought that there was a missed opportunity and they could have gave us something different. You know what I mean? And they didn't. You know what I mean? But again, there's always room for improvement. Now, I say this, and I told you earlier, I wanted to do somewhat of a comparison. Okay. I felt as though there needed to be some type of an actual comparison, right? So I want to pull something up here really quick. All right. I want to actually pull something up here as quick as possible. So here, let me show you something, right? So we have this piece here. Again, you see the wool hair, and I guess a lot of people are anticipating. And on top of that, shout out to Bob Dylan for a couple of different reasons. Bob Dylan pointed out this could also be, and a lot of people are saying it could be a double jointed elbow now, as opposed to what the figure was and the way it was earlier. This could be double jointed. So I don't know. We'll definitely have to see how that's actually going to be. There was a hype with the reveal of the Kamen Riders. Love to see something different, definitely. And I'm going to talk about that, but I'm going to talk about the Kamen Riders in a different corner, because I think that begs its own show. So we're going to do the Kamen Riders in a totally different show. So shout out to Toy Box for that. But I want to bring something up here, and I want y'all to see something. Now, this is my friend Tina. Now, you look at what you see right now, but I want you to see this. This is a friend of mine. This is Tina. If y'all don't know, Tina Cruz has been lighting up the community with this amazing rendition of the Bo-Katan. Now, this is the before picture, but then this is the after. It looks brilliant, brilliantly beautiful, amazing. She's working on one for me right now. The hair is well proportioned. I love the way it lays. The texture on it looks phenomenal. She's done a great job with this piece. If you want to see more of her work, you can actually head over to Eld Luvio. So it's Eld Luvio, AELDELUVIO. You can find her on Instagram, and you get a chance to look at all of her work. She does a lot of commission work, but just keep in mind, she has a lot of work going on, so she'll get back with you, but she might put you on a waiting list. But aside from that, she does phenomenal work. Now, this is what she's actually done. And I wanted to pull this up because it was worth doing a comparison, so you guys can actually see here what she does and how good she is. Tina's work is beautiful. Commander Green said, damn. So how do we get in touch with Tina? Again, you can actually find her on Instagram. That is her Instagram handle. Now, again, don't flood it, but just keep in mind that, again, she does amazing work. It's ELDELUVIO. So again, you get a chance to see the before and after. And then I'll actually bring it here. So yes, Eld Luvio. So again, you get a chance to basically get in. You can, message her, talk about her work. If she has some free time to get everything done, she'll definitely let you know. But she does amazing work. And you see how beautiful, even from the front view, you see how the hair lays. It lays well. It is completely amazing, the work that she's done. And also shout out to Bob Dylan, because it was because of Bob Dylan that I found her work. I messaged her. She only lives like maybe 45 minutes away from me. And that's the crazy part. But found her work, and she does an amazing job. You can see all her work on her page. She's amazing. But I did this to do a comparison. So you see this here, right? So let's go back to the Bo-Katan that we actually see here. So again, not saying that they're not doing good work, but is this hair going to hold up? Do they cut it right? Are they going to have a stylist? Is it going to look better? That's my question. You know what I mean? That's probably one of my biggest questions. And for me, to be quite honest, I don't personally, if they do a re-release of this, I don't need it because I already have the pauldron. I got the pauldron custom made by two people because I got two separate pauldrons. One by a friend of mine in the UK and also by Zach over there at Collectors Weekly. So he got the pauldron. He also sent me the shield as well. I paid for it. If you want to hit Zach up, he does amazing work with his pieces. He can get you the shoulder pauldron. He can get you the actual shield as an accessory. So definitely hit up Zach. And he is, I mean, definitely the price is good. There's a lot going on with it, but definitely he will take care of you. He will look after you because, again, he looked after me, and he's incredible. Does incredible work. So him. So, yeah, I already have that, and I have Tina working on my head sculpt. So I already have the Bo-Katan that I need. Even if they re-release this particular piece with the double-jointed elbows, I'm okay with it. I still love the Bo. I have already two Bo-Katan figures. One that I'm gonna have with the helmet. I have my guy Ty over at Uncommon Flex. He's working on the actual throne, the Bo-Katan throne for me for a nice little display. So I have everything that I need, everything that I want. I'm gonna actually have it. I'm excited about it. So I'm really good to go. But again, such an amazing piece and her work. Again, if you want to actually, if I want to pull this up, so you can look at Tina again. This is her piece, judging from the other piece, and you get a chance to see how good it looks. I mean, amazing. Definitely amazing. So Dale, no problem, bro. No problem. This hair looks like the new Wonder Woman. Yeah, it does. But when you look at Tina's, you can compare a custom to a license. You can't compare it. The prices for custom sculpts are sometimes more often closer over one. But this is different. Jamie Tan, this is different. This is definitely different because Tina is a really good person and she's really affordable. Trust me, her work is affordable. You hit her up, she's incredible. So you, in this sense, you can compare because her work is incredible and she's giving you quality. She's actually giving you quality for less, to be quite honest. You have to discuss that with her. But again, you get a chance to see it and I think it's incredible. And what she's doing is incredible. And she's giving you quality. Like that's basically what I can say. So yeah, if you want to actually reach out to her, you can. Yeah, man, that's stunning. Yeah, bro, definitely is. Yeah, it definitely is. So again, hit her up, Tina, and again, shout out to my guy Bobby D for always coming through as he always does. But let's get back to this one. So let's get back to this, which means they are going to actually. So you can already say, we're going to get a 2.0 version of Bo-Katan. So that's going to be coming soon. We just don't know when. It might be sometime this week, considering the simple fact that they're releasing this. But why would they? And I say that, what if they don't? What if what they do is put out the head sculpt? They've done it before. They did it with Tony. So what if they just basically put out the head sculpt? What if we think the double jointed elbow is an illusion? What if it is an illusion and it's not double jointed? What if it's the same figure? You're just getting the accessories to replace. They never said, we don't got any information right now that they're going to actually release or do a 2.0 of this figure. So we can't all assume. It's a possibility, but we can't assume that that's something that they're going to do. Just putting that out there. Could be wrong, but right now, still, we don't know. It's up in the air. They could say, look, or they might even say, you know what? We're not even going to release it. It can end up in the purgatory. Just letting you know. So just be aware. But if it does come out, congrats to everybody who gets the chance to get a more accurate version of Bo-Katan, because I think that's going to be dope. Definitely. Yeah, Brett, Jamie. No doubt, bro. I'm telling you, Jamie, go to her page, bro. Go to her page. And trust me, when you see it, you'll be like, yo. She does good work. She definitely does. Yeah, she definitely does. They need to release an Axe Wolf. Exactly. What's up, man? What's going on with you, Docinator? Definitely. What's going on with you? Yes, they need to release an Axe Wolves head sculpt. They do. because it's a missed opportunity that they didn't. 55 people in here watching. Make sure you hit that like button while you're on the way in. But again, man, like I said, again, I wanted to do the comparison because, again, I just wanted to tell you that there are people out there that are doing quality work. And if you saw this and you have some concerns about the hair, trust me, there's somebody out there who can knock it out the park, and Tina does incredible work. So I hope she doesn't get mad because a lot of people going to hit her up. But I'm just letting her know. And you tell her that Leo and Docs, tell her that Leo sent you, tell her that Bob Dylan sent you, and whoever else has not gotten some work from you, they can actually co-sign because she's amazing. If you want the pauldron, if you want the shield, and you don't want to wait, hit up Zach over there at Collecting Weekly, and he can definitely get you these pieces. And it looks exactly the same. I have mine right up here. You can actually find pictures of mine on my Instagram page. If you go over there, you can definitely take a look at it. As a matter of fact, let me see if I have it here. I can show you on my page how mine looks. Now, mind you, it's without the sculpt. So I don't have the sculpt yet. But as you can see here, I do have the pauldron there. So that's the pauldron that basically I got from Zach. And the shield is there somewhere. So the shield is actually on her arm. You can actually get one, and Zach will take care of you. But again, I digress. Let's get back to this figure because there's more that we can actually have to talk about. Again, we just wanted to stop here because it's a lot to really confirm. If this comes out, if they drop a 2.0, we can say that because it's a possibility, we don't want to assume, because again, they did a re-release, or we actually saw Anakin with those new released or the new updated repaint on the the clone troopers, the 501st. And we thought, okay, for sure we'll get an Anakin. Nope, they haven't released that at all. We even saw Count Dooku. They haven't released that. So it can all be prop pieces. You never know. I'm just basically saying, just slow it up, slow your roll. But the positives is, if you are getting the IG-12, you get all these accessories with it. So let's move forward. Look at that. You get the pram with the actual slip space. You get that. There's new upgraded prams. You get that as well. It looks like, and you get that mouse droid with it as well. So they are giving you a mouse droid. At first, I thought you was going to get that R5, but the R5 is already an accessory pack. It's already separate. So you get the mouse droid with that. So yeah, this is everything that actually comes with this figure. So again, the Azalians, you get the Paz Vizsla blaster, you get the shoulder pauldron and shield for Bo-Katan. You also get the baton, the backpack, and the shield for Mando, mouse droid, and the actual pram. You know what I mean? The hover pram. So you get all these accessories, the fruit, everything with this figure. So is it a saver? So I guess that's basically one of the biggest questions. Is it saving you some money? Like, is it one of those things that are actually saving you, a bit, of bread, when it comes to, like, if they could have actually did this, if they would have did it separately, does it save you? Okay. So if you want all the accessories, right? This figure on Sideshow. So let's take a look at this. On Sideshow right now, for the IG-12 with accessories is $360. It's $360. Okay. So you can get this for $360 that has all the accessories with it, right? You can do that. Or you can go with the collector's edition that is only $264, and it just comes with minor accessories. You still get the Azalians, you still get Grogu, and the fruit, you just don't get everything else. So in my opinion, if you can afford it, I think the $360 is better because of the accessories that it comes with, and you don't have to worry about purchasing, everything else, because I already have the heavy Mando. I already have Paz Vizsla. I don't need the secondary heavy Mando that was released, but if I get this, I can get the cannon that comes with it. You know what I mean? His blasting. If I want the shield and all the accessories, For Mando, I can. If I wanted the pauldron and the shield for Bo-Katan, I'll have that. The pram, I have that. The fruit, everything is a complete set. So I guess you have to leave it up to you. Whatever you decide to do, whatever you think is the smartest thing. 100% Lael, the value of the accessories is easily worth that extra $100. Yeah, it is. It is. I'll buy another Bo-Katan in Mando just to use the accessories if Hot Toys doesn't announce new ones. Yeah, bro. Yeah, definitely. I already have 2 Bo-Katans, so I don't need another one. But yeah, bro, it's definitely worth it. Like, I think it's definitely something that's worth it out there for a lot of people. You know, I think it's really, really, really something that you get. I mean, the accessories, it definitely speaks for itself, and I think it's worth it. So you have 264, I'm sorry, for just the regular IG-12, and then you basically have 360 for everything all in, right? Right? So there you go. I think it's worth it. I'm not going to lie. I think it's worth it. So let's recap. Let's go back through. You have IG-12, I'm sorry. I keep saying IG-11. IG-12 with Grogu. So you have the set. Also, and can't forget, yes, no, it does have that. The Azalians, it comes with that. It comes with Bo-Katan shield. I'm telling you, she's an incredible figure. If you don't have this figure in general right now, so if you have the first figure, trust me, it is an investment. It is a beautiful piece to have. I love mine so much that I got 2. So you get this, the Padron, the shield. Again, you get all the Mando accessories that come with this. Which is basically you get the Azalians, I'm sorry, and Zelans. You get, I keep calling it Azalians. We get the backpack, the shield, the baton that comes from Mando. We get the heavy blaster, the scorched heavy blaster for Paz Vizsla. We get a better chance to look at Bo-Katan with her pauldron, with her shield. I think that looks great. We get the pram that comes with the accessories. The mouse droid, you get that as well. Again, you're just getting a chance to see all the accessories that come with this piece. Is it an investment? I would tell you right off the bat, yes. Yes, it is. I think it is. I definitely think it is. It is a bang for your buck. Again, we have to talk about it. $360 for the IG-12 with the accessories. And then we have to talk about, for the collector's edition, $264. So there you go. You do the math. You tell me what you think. You tell me what works for you and if it makes the most sense. I think it does, but it's up to you to decide what makes basically good sense for you guys, because I think it's definitely worth it. I think it is definitely worth it. Yes. Azaleas. Definitely. I just, the name is always whatever. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think, man. I mean, because it's out there right now. They dropped it. So I think we're going to get more Star Wars figures this week, or Star Wars reveals. We're going to probably get some releases. Remember, I'm still waiting on my Costco Reeves. I'm still, you already know I'm waiting for Phoenix Shan. So we'll see how that goes. But again, it's up to you guys. Thank you for actually tuning in for this half-hour show of The Corner. I'm pretty sure we'll be back sometime this week to talk about some more. But again, if you're on your way out, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate that. This episode of The Corner has been brought to you by yours truly. And I love every last one of y'all for basically being here. And I pray that Hot Toys releases something else so I can, in the middle of a workout, Beskar Kid's butt can pucker and he can drop those weight and be like, baby, I got a cramp, rub my butt. So I just want that to happen. Anyway, I love you, Beskar Kid, bro. Commander Green, everybody out there. Hell yeah, man. Let's go. Laura, Underdog, everybody out there. My bro, Docinator in the building. Del A. All y'all, man. Everybody out there, love y'all. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of the show. Again, comic book talk with friends tonight. So stay tuned for that. We'll be breaking down the Flash, talking about a couple other things, Marvel delays, all the good stuff. Talking about that Craven trailer. We'll be discussing that as well, man. So definitely thank you guys for actually coming through. Have a good time the rest of your day. And yeah, I will see y'all later on. Let's go.